Hello and welcome to Kaiserreich. Today we're going to be changing our templates. Whoa! What a hook. I know, we're kind of down to the dregs at this point. If you have stopped watching, then you won't hear this. But if you're continuing to watch, then hey. Hey, thanks for continuing to watch this series. We're on that probably like episode in the 50s. I know last time I guessed 75 and it was 50, so. But I think I literally remember the episode of it. We're in the far-flung reaches of future space. So, you know, the situation we're in. So, we are going to try to upgrade our Marines. They are not going to be terribly fast, but hopefully they are ridiculously punchy. Woo! Ooh. That's spicy. Effectively, our mainline tanks are just like, you know, they're like mobile artillery. They're like artillery, basically. All right, so we're gonna stop doing that. We do not have nearly enough of anything, so we're gonna probably build that as our next thing we're gonna build. We cannot create variants of this. That's interesting. And we have no industrial military organization that we can use to produce it. That's so interesting. Yeah, we are down to like... We have 65 of those. Wish I could be like, produce up to 100 and then stop forever, but... Obviously, more airplane, more good. Huh. I think what we need to start doing is converting. Is now the time, or when we get to more modern stuff going to be the time? We're going to do that, maybe? Sure, that'll play. I think I'm now going to just rapidly pivot to just like producing way more industrial nonsense. First things first. We are producing tons of infrastructure now. I'm not going to do that, because I think that the production there is, yeah. Production potential there is very low. But of course, always priorities these, because they take 700 million years to make. Anyways. We are very quickly producing more Army XP. Oh dear. Modern small cannon, that seems fine. We probably want the advanced heavy howitzer. That's gonna be nice. SAM launcher. Modern heavy cannon, modern anti-air gun, modern anti-air guns. Air level 7. We are very close to being able to get to some spicy tech. Yeah, better research bonus. Nope. Yeah, we're not spending. We are not spending Army XP. It's like the one most valuable thing we have. So better escorts is like, eh. More battleship organization. Naval anti-air attack. Capital ship attack. Ooh. Carrier support role. Carrier core role. More max speed. Huh. Aaron. That's pretty good, actually. Cruiser primacy. I don't really know. Increased organization. That's not bad. I don't. I think organization is probably good. Yeah, sure. Why not? It's a very like neutral choice. Just like, just get better organization for your big guns. Captain Cook, huh? Carrier range is good. Destroyer range not so good. These are all like my modern cruisers, though. Hmm. Well, something I'm intending to do is a fleet reorganization where I put all my modern ships in one death ball, and then have everything else be support. Because I feel like the one death ball strategy is actually the four equal death ball strategies is not how death ball is supposed to work. It's like the exact opposite of what death ball is supposed to be. The point of death ball is to like merge all your stuff together into one singular blob. And then you're like, hey, I am now stronger. Hashtag stronger than the storm. I am now stronger because I have all of my good stuff in one spot so that when I fight, hey, congratulations, you know, I can fight. You can win battles serially. This is like extremely old classic tactics where it's like, hey, if you fight many weak enemy with one medium army, you win all battle. But if you fight one strong army with medium army, then you lose battle. Like, yeah, it's obviously. But I am not doing that, so maybe it's not that obvious. Maybe I'm just kind of dumb. I mean, it's not like it's mattered. I've completely obliterated every naval battle I've come into, so maybe it actually is a fine strategy. It's like don't divide your forces unless you have to, but also don't combine your forces unless you have to. Like, if you can split your army into 5 armies and all 5 of those armies are going to win, you win your war 5 times faster, and that's exactly what I've done. I've managed to leverage that strength in a major way. Something I might want to do is like use my obsolete battleships for like for like ground support, probably for like support of landings and stuff, and then do like, I'm trying to think about. Anyways, and then do battleship support, and then have my actual navy like come in for stomp mode later on. There you go. The smart people amongst you who are still paying attention are probably screaming, Bobo, why are you wasting resources on building supply hubs when you could be building, like, good stuff instead? And my response to that is, I don't know. I don't care. Is, I guess, my response, like, LMAO, who cares? Is, I guess, kind of where I'm at with this. It's fun to fiddle around with supply hubs, is the answer. And also, I've lost enough wars not having supply... Not lost. I have struggled through 10 years of constant conflict, not building enough supply hubs. Like my Kaiserreich days bear deep scars on my battle planning. I'm hashtag fighting the last war, where the last war is freaking Kaiserreich. Like that. That's the last war I'm fighting is Kaiserreich. These people are building cavalry. Afghanistan. You know, you get what you pay for, I guess. Look at this guy. This is the face of a man who's building this is the face of a man who's building cavalry in 1949. It's only 1949. Does not feel like 1949. My brain is like, we're in the 60s. Nope, we're still in the 40s technically. We're about to go into the 50s, but we just got there. How are these fools doing in terms of anything? Yeah, they don't have an army. Cool. Venetians do, though. Good on them. Hey, good for them. Hey, good for them. Distributed recon and signals, that's going to be pretty good, maybe? Who knows? I have no idea if armored cars are, like, any good. This thing. Is it good? I don't know. This is just, like, more organization for paratroopers, whatever. More decryption? I don't think I'm going to do that. More research gain? Sure, more rubber? Yeah, whatever. Let's get more rubber. It's not really that useful, is it? Because we're now getting... Oh, we are exporting some of it, at least. Which is like, you know... That's like the whole point of this whole thing, is like, now we can supply each other with our military needs. And that's pretty poggies. Poggers in the bank. Fuel gain for oil from refineries. How much? Okay, let's look at my fuel oil statistics. We are gaining about a third of our oil from refineries. So it's almost exactly even. I think it's technically better to do this because we are going to want to boost our oil gain. Yeah, that nuke tech that boosts the amount of max factories, that's strong, by the way. That's really good. I think I'm underestimating how strong that is. Because it's just sort of, the statistic isn't, like, emphasized, but, like, no, that's really strong. Oh, I should, probably be doing that. How's Zimbabwe doing? They're not even halfway through their list. Cool. They're adopting Entente weapon standards for... Okay. Because they don't really know... You know, you can't plan for every... You can't plan for every contingency. I also got to build up a ton of air bases that I have. Have I? Yeah, okay. So I have, planned for air base construction. Yeah, I'm, kind of not doing that. I'm not doing that in Europe because I'm I don't think I can survive this. I think that I might be host. I think Sardinia might survive on the back of it being, chilling in here. How much boat does Sardinia even have at this point? How's it going on a boat? Okay, it has some mediocre destroyers. Great. That's all my minions. I'm not calling them minions. That's all my puppets. My minions! Woohoo! Do they not have... They have no boat? They have dockyards. Can they not? Yeah, they're focused on naval production even. Hold up. I need to press a button for, Man, I wish this were organized in any way. I can take over their dockyards. No, I want to, throw naval XP at the Chinese. Because right now they're probably just building 1,000 things. Where are they? Send naval advisors to... Why not? Send naval advisors to... Naval advisors to... Where is... This sucks. I know this is not the intended use case of anything going on here. I'm sure I missed them already. Take over their dockyards. Yeah, no. That costs XP. I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm going to promote naval investment in Serbia. Go for it. I'm pro naval investments in Ukraine as well. I'm not going to do it in South Africa because they're not going to join my war. Yeah, I'll share prosperity ship plans with everyone there. Alright, I'm now fairly confident that I already did it. Alright. Huh. You know what? I bet they literally don't. No, they have a place where they could conceivably deploy ships. They don't have a ton of them, but they have any. Yeah, they got a few. I'm gonna keep searching. You can send naval advisors to Manchuria? I mean, sure, I'll send naval advisors. Some of these bigger ones. Canada. They don't need it, but whatever. Australasia, Siberia, sure. Yeah, sure. Druidia Nauvoo, why not? Maharashtra. Bengal. Great. I don't think that's meaningful at all. We are almost through 1949. But when we complete these oh, well, there's the one tech we're going to complete in time is one that we're going to keep critiquing on because this is like rocket stuff, and like rocket stuff is good. What is rocket launcher? Oh, I said tank attachment. Got it. Special forces. We can do paratroopers. I'm still debating doing that. I can't afford the army XP. Right. Yeah, that nixes that immediately. I may actually do that, and then just go more amphibious modern armor, more Amtrak. A lot of soft attack. If I replace this with anti-air, does that change anything? Yeah, it really reduces my soft attack. By a lot. Anti-tank! Reduce my soft attack by a lot. Yeah, I don't need piercing that bad. I think this is fine. Alright. The thing we are plotting to build next is transferring our infantry over to mechanize, which means the thing we need to start doing is this. It's like building a crazy amount of mech equipment. I'm inclined to just do that for 30. Just reduce the production cost by as much as I can. Just because production cost is like so very clearly the limitation on this. And just being like, we no longer have any foot infantry. We're all mechanized, baby. Which, yeah, you know. We're not necessarily the most optimized for it, but whatever. We may have to design a tank that's just pure artillery. I think that's just like our regular tank at this point, actually. I think that's just our regular tanks. I guess we make like a slow tank. We just like make a slow tank that's like technically an artillery tank, probably. Sure. Why not? Let's do it. Hold on, am I upgrading this? Yeah, might as well just do that. Sure, why not? Why not? This is like an endurance test of a Let's Play for me. This is sincerely, I don't mean, it's not that boring. I like fiddling around with this game, but like, I don't know, I probably should cut this, but that's not really how I do these Let's Plays. And also, I don't know, like, part of the fun for me is like forcing the like one robot who's still watching this to suffer through this. Hear that, generative AI? You are now a more miserable imitation of people. Hey, we have Jamaican infantry. That's cool. Alright, we have, like, Guianan infantry as well. That's pointless, but... Actually, no, it's not, because we have to defend Georgetown. Hey! It's 1950. Very cool. Which means we can get our final truck upgrade. A lot of things, actually, we can get. Not in here. First generation MBTs. I don't really know, so I'm going to choose by not choosing. It's gonna be more supply range, which is nice. It's gonna make this war easier. This is the problem with having nations that are a little too small, is they cannot spawn units. They don't have enough guys. So, Malta, no guys. Tragic, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah, so now we have a bunch of important stuff we want to research. Anything here? No, nothing. We do have missiles now. Hey, and turboprops. Which, once we get turboprops, we can make some modern guns. Or, sorry, modern planes, not guns. Do we want to buy any equipment? What do we need? Hold up. Can I search for armored vehicles? Okay, actually, we might want to get some armored vehicles. I don't know, they seem kind of bad. Do we want bad tanks? I don't think so. We want vehicles? Do we want trucks? Nope. Now I'm just going shopping, man. Like, this Let's Play has hit a point. No, I don't need trucks. Support equipment? I definitely don't need that. Artillery? This is all like level 3 stuff. Don't need that. Guns? Do we need any guns? Nope. Yeah, do we want any convoys? No. Planes, maybe? Oh, we have a bunch of transports, apparently. Maybe you just want to get a bunch of... transport planes? Sure. Oh, let me get transport planes. Oh, cool. It's a hideous abomination. Right, that's why I don't want to do it. Well, that's a waste of resources. Whatever. Whatever. The fact that I can't combine those is kind of annoying, but I might end up deploying them anyway, so, you know, whatever. Whatever. It's not like I'm using these factories for anything smart. We get 0.4 daily. Means we get about 15 Army XP in a month. Oh, no, we get 0.5 daily. Okay, so that means we just get 180 a day. 180 a year. Which is really not too bad, actually, in terms of, like, having stuff. Oh, amphibious tank battalions count as... Right, okay. So basically, everything that isn't already amphibious gets the benefit from being amphibious. I think probably Switzerland might hold out. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I'm spending too much on this, but it's fine because it's inside our trade zone. Everything is fine. It's all fine. How are you? I think I'm just going to add more Amtraks. Which can give us a combat width of 30, which is not great, actually. But it's going to make us a little beefier. It's not bad hardness. It's going to reduce our relative armor, but... yeah, it's fine. Okay. Actually kind of want these bigger battalions. I want them to be a little bit bigger. A little beefier. I think I probably want to start recruiting infantry blocks once I can go to, like, just be prepared for it in case I need to go to, like, war mode. That's a different Gaza. I'm like, we don't control Gaza. Nope, wrong Gaza. There are multiple places with the same name. Welcome to the world. Zimbabwe has no forces. Mozambique has a bunch, though. Which is nice. We're just going to go through these now. Might as well. Multiple rocket launchers. Just advancing down the rocket launcher track. It might be rockets may be better. Who knows? Naval stuff, right? We get naval stuff fast, man. We're gonna finish off our this is just the one that is just like good. Nuclear research actually might be worth it. Might be worth it at some point. So I think I want to kind of secure these critical rail hubs a little bit better. Because I'm like, I think I want those to not be immediately taken. Alright, and that's already forwarded up. That's fine. Nice. Okay, so our African countries are beginning to spawn forces, which is nice. It's all infantry stuff. Like, it's all just, like, very generic infantry units. But honestly, generic infantry is fine. There's really nothing wrong with it. Is there literally any value to Rio de Oro? Yeah. 3. Like, okay, cool. 3 naval dockyards, I guess. It counts as core. I'm saying that like it's a Warhammer term, but that counts as a core state. This little blob right here is problematic. I'm looking at you, blob. Yeah, the problem with giving the Germans time to build up is it gives the Russians time to, like, fully build up their military again. Even though they don't have all their territory. Built up Russia is scary. Look at that. Russia's scary. Look at this. Ridiculous. The Finns are so pushed. It's insane. Yeah, but their spies are not so well. They don't have any amphibious tanks. Modern tanks. I'm debating buying modern tanks. Just to have them, I guess. I don't think that's worth it. I don't think I should be doing this. Anyways. Sure, we'll buy those, whatever those are. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to trust my own... Like, I'm not going to be able to trust, like, the throw-it-in element of this. Hold up. On the other hand, it's probably better to have tanks than no tanks. We're going to allow foreign equipment for the mech assault. This is going to mean our... Yeah, they become super slow if they're... They just do not have the equipment required, I believe. Oh no, it's because they're practicing. Oh man, it's probably fuel. Okay. Well, actually, we can make always make designs at the beginning of episodes, so we can have something to do at the start of the video. Because if you're staying here, then you're probably not listening to me. Or if you are, you're kind of like barely listening, or you're like staring at, I don't know. You're making a ham sandwich, you're smoking some dope, like you're doing something that isn't this. And I don't blame you. I'm basically there. Yeah, we gotta start the MBT chassis. You don't want it. You don't want it. We're gonna do fast tanks. Alright. I'm gonna see you in the next episode for when we make some new planes. Bye-bye.